everybody out there in YouTube land. I'm Edie, and my friend Paul, well, he had to work late tonight for something called end of the fiscal year. I don't know what that means, but I have his beautiful wife Emily here with us tonight, and she's going to help us with the last video in our Lost series. Hi, Emily.
Hi, Edie. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Oh, I'm good.
Good. Are you going to read us our story?
I'm going to read the story.
Oh, good.
Are you
okay.
excited?
I am, and I'm ready to listen. I'm going to put my listening ears on.
So we've been talking about lost things, and tonight our story comes from Luke chapter 15. It's verses 11 to 32, and it's the parable of the lost son, Edie. Sounds interesting.
The parable of the lost son. So we did the lost sheep, and then we did the lost coin, and now we're going to do the lost son.
That's right.
Take it away, Emily.
All right. So Jesus continued. There was a man who had 2 sons. The younger one said to his father, "Father, give me my share of the estate." So he divided his property between them. Not long after that, the younger son got together all he had, set off for a distant country, and there squandered his wealth in wild living. After he had spent everything, there was a severe famine in that whole country, and he began to be in need. So he went and hired himself out to a citizen of that country, who sent him to his fields to feed the pigs. He longed to fill his stomach with the pods that the pigs were eating, but no one gave him anything. When he came to his senses, he said, "How many of my father's hired servants have food to spare, and here I am starving to death? I will set out and go back to my father and say to him, 'Father, I have sinned against heaven and against you. I am no longer worthy to be called your son. Make me like one of your hired servants.' So he got up and went to his father. But while he was still a long way off, his father saw him and was filled with compassion for him. He ran to his son, threw his arms around him, and kissed him. The son said to him, 'Father, I have sinned against heaven and against you. I am no longer worthy to be called your son.' But the father said to his servants, 'Quick, bring the best robe and put it on him. Put a ring on his finger and sandals on his feet. Bring the fattened calf and kill it. Let's have a feast and celebrate. For the son of mine was dead and is alive again. He was lost and is found.' So they began to celebrate. Meanwhile, the older son was in the field. When he came near the house, he heard music and dancing. So he called one of the servants and he asked him what was going on. 'Your brother has come,' he replied, 'and your father has killed the fattened calf because he has him back safe and sound.' The older brother became angry and refused to go in. So his father went out and pleaded with him. But he answered his father, 'Look, all these years I've been slaving for you and never disobeyed your orders, yet you never gave me even a young goat so that I could celebrate with my friends. But when the son of yours who has squandered your property with prostitutes comes home, you kill the fattened calf for him.' 'My son,' the father said, 'you are always with me, and everything I have is yours. But we had to celebrate and be glad, because this brother of yours was dead and is alive again. He was lost and is found.'" So that's the story of the parable of the lost son.
Emily?
Yes, Edie?
Okay, so I have a question.
Okay.
In the parable of the lost sheep, we talked about the message was, he had 99 sheep and one got lost, and the shepherd went out and found the one and brought him back, and he celebrated that, right?
Right, Edie.
Okay, and then in the parable of the lost coin, there was a coin that was lost, and the lady said, "Hey, come celebrate me, I found my lost coin." And so we celebrated the lost coin being found.
Yes.
And so I feel like, and I might be wrong, but I kind of feel like this is still sort of the same message, that we're celebrating the return of the one.
I think you're right there, Edie, because no matter if it's one or a couple or a bunch, it's a celebration anytime someone lost is found.
And so the greater message, I think, is kind of like what we talked about when we were talking about the lost sheep, is that if Jesus goes out and talks to 1,000 people or 999 people, and then they're all good, they're like already saved and stuff, but then there's that one person in that crowd of 1,000 who hasn't been saved yet, and he gets saved. And then that's the one we celebrate, right?
That's right, Edie.
So every time somebody comes to Jesus, we have to celebrate it, or we should celebrate it.
That's right, we should.
I think that's a great message.
I think so too. Do you have any other questions, Edie?
I don't think so.
Awesome, that's good.
Well, do you want to say the stuff, or should I say the stuff?
Well, you can say some of the stuff if you want to.
Oh, okay. Okay, so make sure that you like, share, and subscribe to our YouTube channel, and don't forget to ring the bell.
Ding dong.
Oh, you said it. Can I say it too?
Yes, Edie, go
Ding
ahead.
dong. That was cute. And make sure that you also find us on Facebook. Do you remember what that is?
Yes, it is His Puppeteers.
No,
that's our YouTube channel.
It's
Hands in Service at Kern.
Yes,
I'll
that's
remember
right.
it one day, Edie.
That's okay. We love you.
Okay.
And we love you too, everybody out there. And thanks for joining us.
Yes, thank you.
Bye.
Bye.